In the bustling city of Riverton, plans were underway to build a new pedestrian bridge over the river. Top engineers in suits and ties gathered at the construction site with sketches and laptops. Among the workers was Ravi, a poor laborer in dusty clothes. Every day he carried cement bags, mixed mortar, and bent iron rods under the blazing sun. One morning, as engineers argued over a design flaw, Ravi paused, listening carefully. His eyes lit up. Slowly, he whispered to a fellow worker, "This bridge will collapse if they don't adjust the foundation angle." The engineer overheard and sneered, "You? A laborer teaching us engineering? Ha! Why don't you build the bridge yourself if you're so smart? Do it, and we'll pay you $1 million. The others laughed loudly, dismissing Ravi as a fool. But his silence carried a quiet confidence. What no one knew was that Ravi had once been a brilliant engineering student. Poverty had forced him to drop out of university. He had the knowledge, but not the degree. That night, Ravi returned to his tiny, rented room. By the light of a single lamp, he pulled out old notebooks filled with calculations. He sketched on scraps of paper, working late into the night. The next day, when the engineers arrived, Ravi stood near the site office with a rolled-up paper in hand. His voice trembled but carried determination. "Sir, I've made a design. Will you at least look?" The lead engineer smirked. "This should be fun. Show us your masterpiece." Ravi unrolled the paper. His design wasn't just neat, it was revolutionary. He explained with precision. The foundation must be angled here to resist water pressure. The steel joints must interlock like this, reducing material but doubling strength. And the arch design will distribute weight evenly, preventing cracks for at least 50 years. Silence fell. The mocking smiles faded. One junior engineer whispered, This is genius." The chief engineer's face turned pale. He stuttered, "Where did you learn this?" Ravi calmly replied, "Books." And life still unwilling to admit defeat, the engineers challenged him. "Fine. If your design is so great, build a small model. Prove it works." With recycled wood, metal scraps, and ropes, Ravi built a miniature version of his bridge. The workers gathered, curious. Engineers placed heavy sandbags on it, expecting collapse. But the model held strong, solid, stable, unshaken. Gasps filled the air. One engineer muttered, "Even our computer models didn't predict this." Word spread quickly. Within days, the mayor himself came to the site. Ravi was asked to present his design at City Hall. Standing before officials, journalists, and architects, this once invisible laborer explained his plan with clarity. Applause thundered through the hall. The mayor announced, "This city owes you respect. From today, you are not just a laborer, you are the lead designer of this bridge." Tears welled in Ravi's eyes as he looked at his calloused hands. He remembered the laughter, the mockery, and now the applause. Months later, the bridge stood tall and proud over the river, a marvel admired by all. On its opening day, a plaque was unveiled. Designed by Ravi Kumar, from laborer to engineer of dreams. As children ran across the bridge and families admired its beauty, Ravi stood quietly in the corner, a humble smile on his face. And the story echoed a timeless truth. Greatness is not defined by titles or suits, but by knowledge, courage, and perseverance.